'Tis the afternoon of the night before, I think. The coronation of King Brian and Queen Camilla was yesterday and was marred only really by the rain what drippeth from up above. And I understand from news reports afterwards that there were a few hiccups what happened. Luckily, the Archangel of Canterbury didn't drop the Philippe Alberio behind the tent, and therefore we were spared the undignified sight of a skidding king, which, whilst funny and could have won him £250 on You've Been Framed, wouldn't have been very dignified. Everything else went according to plan, though the concept of the usage of hat pins to keep the crowns on was scrapped at the last minute because it failed the security test. In fact, the police were so busy arresting Not My King protesters outside up the Mall that they missed the opportunity, quite frankly, to have swept King Brian and Queen Camilla's bodily persons and the congregation there within for the presence of hat pins. And hat pins would, of course, have saved the appalling spectacle, really, of them trying to force that crown upon King Brian's head. You'll notice that I'm not in the graveyard this afternoon. And it is this afternoon, it's not the morning. Normally I do these reports of a morning. But the Muse wasn't with me this morning. And so I've waited till this afternoon and to do the report. And I'm doing it from the field. The graveyard, the council graveyard, I should say, the parish council, where the poor of this village are buried, is just behind me. So I think it's fair to say that we are près de la graveyard. That is your actual French. In Hastings today, I saw a collection of beautiful copper blancmange moulds. Stick with me, there's method behind my madness. And I looked at them and I thought, when was the last time I had a blancmange? And moreover, when was the last time I had a blancmange shaped like a rabbit? Or like a beautiful sculpture with sort of bobbly bits on the top? You know the type of thing. Couldn't remember when. When was the last time? Blancmange. Custard, yes. Rice, semolina, tapioca, yes. Blancmange, no. And even less, one that I've made myself and set. Then I thought, well, maybe I should buy one of these and we could have a lovely set blancmange as part of our coronation tea. And then I thought, no, because the trouble is that the Victorian penchant for shaped blancmanges held a terrible secret. And that was, if you didn't scrub them out properly and you were consequently setting your Pearson Duffs in one of these moulds and a little bit of verdigris got in it, my dear, you don't want to even know what the consequences of that could be. So there you are, you're at Downton, you're at tea, you're serving up your blancmange. As they go to lift off the mould and there's this lovely rabbit-shaped thing in front of you, pinky sort of a colour, suddenly as you go to spoon off a chunk for yourself, you notice there's a greeny sheen on the top. Verdigris. Now, if you don't want to end up like the plot of an Agatha Christie novel, you want to make sure you don't eat it. And that, my dears, is why blancmange wasn't served at the boiled ham tea as a dessert yesterday afternoon. So, where does that leave us? Well, I'll tell you where it leaves us. It leaves me leaving you at the end of a momentous weekend. Between you and me, I couldn't give a monkey's, but just bear with me. At the end of this momentous weekend, with a joke. And in fact, it's not a joke, it's an observation. Lip readers were present looking at everything the people in there were saying. Did you see Floella Benjamin, by the way? Oh, and the appearance of, people were saying the Grim Reaper, though to me, I'm pretty sure it was the Phantom Raspberry Blower of Old London Town. Check it out. I'm going to leave you with what the lip readers said happened between the Archangel of Canterbury and King Brian III. Apparently, King Brian III said to him, I dreamt about you last night. To which the Archangel of Canterbury said, you silly boy should have phoned. Bye-bye.